Welcome to the H4 community.
Welcome to the H4 community.
Welcome to the H4 community.
Hi, welcome to the H4 community. Welcome to the H4 community.
Welcome officially to the H4 community. My name is Nick Elam. I'm the founder and owner of H4 Training. And in order to ensure you reach the goals that you sought out to accomplish when joining our gym, I want to make sure we cover the 5 keys to success for you during your time here with us at H4 Training. Obviously, whether it's to lose weight, gain strength, flexibility, you want to play with your grandkids, you want to look good for a wedding, whatever the case may be, we want to make sure you're going to accomplish those things while here. So let's take a look at what is going to need to happen in order for you to achieve those goals. So our first most important key is going to be nutrition. Now, you should have received your nutrition packet from us. What you're going to see is some notes regarding overall eating, which we won't get into right now in terms of the minor details. And then the second thing is the one-step process. So the key with your nutrition is going to be the 90-10 rule, which is going to be eat as clean as you can 90% of your week, and you can cheat the other 10% and still get great results. Now, if you aim for 90-10, you'll likely end up at 80-20, which is still a great spot to be in. The second really important part of nutrition is the one-step approach, okay? Most people have more success when they try to focus on one thing in terms of changing a habit versus multiple things. When you try to focus on too many things, you end up failing completely. So take a look at that sheet, make one change at a time before focusing on your next change, and by doing those 2 things, you should have great success when it comes to nutrition. Now, the other key to nutrition is to food log. You don't have to keep a food log, but ideally, especially when you first start, if you can log your food for a good week or 2, you can turn it into coaches, the managers here at H4. Most people tend to underestimate what they're actually eating, and they're not as aware of what goes on throughout the day when they're at work and they're at home. So once you do this practice of keeping a food log, it'll kind of help you have a better understanding when you see it on the paper of what you're actually doing. And then by giving it to one of your coaches or managers, they can take a look at it and help give you strategies and things to focus on. The second key to success here at H4 Training is going to be to keep in mind that it is a team effort, right? It's a joint effort between our great coaches we have and you yourself. We need to keep up our end of the bargain, which is provide you with great workouts and a fun, motivating atmosphere, and of course keep you injury-free. You need to keep up your end of the bargain with eating, which we just discussed, and then what you do outside of H4. So if you always keep that in mind, if we're doing our end of it, make sure you're doing your end of it, and you'll definitely have that success. Okay, number 3 on our keys to success while here at H4 is the workouts that you do while with us in session. And what I mean by that is, number 1, the intensity. Are you bringing your intensity when you're here with your workouts? We know you're not going to always have your A game. You're not going to feel 100% every time, but give us whatever that 100% is for that day. It might only be 60%, but give us all 60. And the other thing to keep in mind is, no matter what you're doing weight-wise, your last 2 reps should generally be a challenge. If they're not, it's probably too light. So just keep that in mind when you're dealing with your weights. And then keeping with that thought about a challenge, are you being challenged in every aspect in the gym? Us as coaches, that's our job to make sure we're challenging you, but sometimes we might not be sure if we're pushing you enough or giving you what you need. So always make sure that you're communicating to us, hey, I need less, more, this is too easy, in order to make sure you're at the right challenge. So number 4 on our list of keys to success is going to be at-home workouts, or essentially what you do outside of H4 Training. Now, your average person comes to our gym at 2 times a week, which you can get incredible results as long as you're eating really well. But then the key is, are you doing something outside of here? Now, you do not need another fancy membership at a gym. You don't need tons of ellipticals, treadmills. You need right here, just your body, and you can do tons and tons of exercises. We want you to try to focus on interval-based training, We can provide you with numerous different ideas, but the easiest thing to do is go to our YouTube page, search H4 Training, and we have a bunch of different routines you can do right in the comfort of your own home. Push play, some of them are full length, follow along, other ones just give you instruction and let you do what you want, but just make sure on your own you are doing some form of cardio/core exercise. And number 5 on our list for keys to success is going to be consistency. And consistency is king, because if while with us you eat good here and there, you exercise good here and there, you sometimes do things on your own here and there, you are not going to get consistent results. But the clients that have always achieved the best results with us are always the clients that are consistent. And that means booking your sessions and being consistent. And then, like I said, the nutrition aspect of it. You don't have to be perfect, but you do need to be consistent. And at any point, if you start to falter in consistency, that's when those results start to decrease. So remember, consistency is king. So to wrap things up, in order to get the best results you possibly can while here at H4, remember, it's about your nutrition. It's a team effort, us and you working together. It's about the workouts inside these walls. It's about what you do outside of H4, and it's about, do you do everything consistently? And just keep in mind, we are all here for you to help you. So if you have any questions at all, if you're struggling, you're hitting obstacles, whatever you need, always come to us. We'll be happy to assist you. Our goal is to make sure that you achieve what you sought out to achieve when you started with us. So please do not hesitate. And I'm wishing you nothing but success here while at H4 Training. Go dominate.